Wido.
My name is Tomoka Suzaki. I'm in the second year of middle school. I live with my brother, who works day jobs as a construction worker. Household chores, including doing the groceries, is my job. Bean sprouts and... it looks like pork is cheap today. Living on only my brother's salary is tough, which is why we have to save as much as we can. On my way home from the supermarket... what should I do for the parent-teacher conference? I remembered that we were handed papers to fill in for the parent-teacher conference that morning. Me and my brother have no parents. Our mother passed away when we were young from an illness, and even though our father is probably still alive, he left one day and never returned. Asking brother to come is... I'm home!
Oh, welcome back, Tomoka.
You didn't have to work today, brother?
Nah, it just finished early.
Oh, is that so? I'll go and make dinner.
Alright, hurry up. I'm hungry.
He can't come to the parent-teacher conference. My brother is a very rough-looking person. To be honest, he still looks like a thug. Until a few years ago, he was even more of a thug. His friends made fun of him for only having a single parent, and because of that, he went astray. It became a daily routine for him to get into fights on the street at night and coming home with injuries. Sometimes his friends would come into our house.
Excuse me!
Who's this?
I met him at one of my friend's stores. Be polite to him, okay? Your sister's pretty cute. Sorry for coming so suddenly.
It's fine. They weren't bad people, but they were punks like my brother. My brother became influenced by them and started looking more and more like a thug by the day. And because of that, he still dyes his hair blonde even now. I can't ask someone like my brother to come to the conference. I thought that to myself when my brother saw the paper that I had laid on the table.
What the? A parent-teacher conference? Alright, I'll go.
It's fine. You don't have to come.
Huh? Why?
It's fine. The day of the parent-teacher conference came. I was the only one there who was waiting on my own. If Mother was here, I wonder if the teacher would tell her about me as well. I slumped my shoulders downheartedly when...
Sorry to keep you waiting, Tomoka.
I heard a familiar voice and looked behind me and... Brother? What's with that hair?
I dyed it black. Is it a problem?
No, but...
I feel so weird in these formal clothes.
Even though he was complaining, he waited there with me politely. I could feel the happiness swelling inside of me.
Nice to meet you, Sasaki-san. Yo.
My brother talked like a punk, and at first the teacher was a bit confused. But at the end he said this.
You said that your family wouldn't come today, but I'm glad to see your brother came for you.
Yes, I'm really proud of him. He's a punk who gets into fights easily, but he's also my only family. I always trusted him, but today, those feelings became apparent. 2 years later, I entered high school. Are you sure it's fine for me to go to high school?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden?
I mean, we don't have any money, right? You didn't go to high school yourself.
I'm fine being a middle school graduate. I'll take care of the money as well.
He said that, but we were only barely able to get by. When I entered my second year and it was time to decide what we would do after graduating, I thought that getting a job was the only option there was.
What are you gonna do after graduating, Sasaki-san?
I'm probably gonna get a job.
What? But you have such good grades. You don't want to go to college?
I want to, but my family is poor, so...
Why don't you try applying for a scholarship? I'm sure you'd be able to with your grades.
A scholarship, huh? But even if I don't have to pay tuition, it'll still cost money to get by. It was a tough decision. I should probably talk to brother about it. I thought that to myself while going home when... Huh? I opened the front door and sent someone in my house. It wasn't my brother. Yeah?
Stop making a fuss! It's me, your dad!
Huh? Dad? I looked at him closely and saw that it really was my dad. Why did you come?
You see, I'm short on money. Keisuke has a job now, right? I came to borrow some money.
Huh? You suddenly abandoned us and now this?
Don't be so cold. I really am in trouble. Please.
He came back after all these years and now this? I called brother on the phone, and then he returned home in a huge hurry.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing here, Dad? You don't have the right to return after all these years. Don't be so mean. Just lend me a little money, will you? Don't be so full of yourself. I told you I'm not lending you a single yen. If you don't want to get beaten up, then leave immediately. What a useless child.
He said something that made it hard to believe he was our father and left.
That piece of shit. Who does he think we are?
It wasn't the time for me to be talking to brother about going to college. Before I knew it, I was crying.
Don't cry, Tomoka.
Dad doesn't even care about us. He only came for money.
Just you see. I'll do something about it.
A while passed since then. One day, brother came home with some boxes. Welcome home.
Hi, Tomoka. This is today's food.
He said, and took out some sushi and a cake. What's this? Was today something special?
Nothing. Just got some extra income.
Extra income?
Don't worry about it and just eat. It's been years since we've eaten sushi, right?
Yeah. I was a bit suspicious, but I didn't think much about it and just ate the sushi. Suspicious things like this continued even after that. One day, brother gave me an allowance.
Here, use this to buy something you want.
Where did you get this money, brother?
It's extra income. I found a good side job.
What kind of job?
It's just some day job I do sometimes. It's nothing you need to worry about.
Our budget gradually grew larger and larger. Even though I was a bit worried, I decided to ask brother about going to college.
College, huh?
I'm thinking about only going somewhere with a scholarship program. If I pass, we won't have to worry about tuition, but it's going to cost money to buy books and take mock exams and stuff. Apparently, it costs money to take the actual entrance exam as well. I showed brother my calculations of around how much it would cost.
Sure. Leave it to me.
Really?
Yep, as much as nothing.
Okay. Thanks, brother. I started studying to prepare for the entrance exam after that. Thanks for always helping me, Kitamura-kun.
It's beneficial for me as well. Okay, here's some papers for the cram school I go to.
Thanks. You're a real help.
Let's do our best.
Recently, I've been studying with Kitamura-kun a lot. We usually study at the library, but today we're at a cafe Kitamura-kun said he liked for a change of pace. And then, by chance... Welcome?
For two.
Understood. Please follow me. Is that brother? Brother was led to a seat near us. There was a screen between us, so he wasn't able to see me. I feel like I've seen the person he's with somewhere before.
What are we going to do about what I talked to you about, Keisuke? Don't worry about it. I'm prepared. I see. If we're really going to do it, then we won't be able to go home for a while. Understand? I understand.
They won't be able to go home? What are they talking about?
There's no guarantee that we'll be able to make it back in one piece. I know. They aren't gonna listen to you there. Even if you start crying, it'll be too late. You're the one who asked me to do this job with you, and now you're worrying about me? You're right. Anyways, just think about it carefully one more time. My mind isn't gonna change. I said I'll do it, so I'll do it.
I'm prepared. It'll be too late even if you start crying. What are they talking about?
What's the matter, Sezaki-san? You look pale.
Nothing.
Really? You can talk to me if there's something on your mind.
Yeah. I took a good look at the man with brother one more time. I feel like I've seen that man before, but I can't remember. While I was worrying to myself, my brother and the man left the cafe. I said farewell to Kitamura-kun with anxiety in my heart. When I got home, brother was already there.
Tomoka, I'm gonna be leaving home for a while.
Why?
I was invited to join a well-paying job. I'll be going to the US for a month.
The US? Will you be alright?
Of course I will.
Are you doing anything bad behind my back?
Huh? Of course not.
Really?
Yes, I'll just be going to some town in the US. Apparently, they don't have service though, so I won't be able to text you.
What?
It's fine, believe me.
Brother was stubborn as well and wouldn't say anything more. I wasn't able to get any more information from him. And then, before I knew it was time for brother to depart.
Alright, I'll be going now.
I held my anxiety in and watched him go. It's certain that brother's hiding something from me, but I wasn't able to figure out what it was. I spent the whole day worrying, and before I knew it, it was dark outside. I turned on the TV and...
Today's news. An international fraud organization has been arrested. The person arrested today was Sezaki Ryuji, 48 years old. There are believed to be other members and...
Huh? Dad? My dad appeared on the TV, apparently because he was part of an international fraud organization. International... Brother! Was he asked to do a job with Dad? Brother's name didn't appear on the TV, but I felt that something bad was happening. But what should I do? My anxiety reached its limit when what Kitamura-kun said flashed in my mind.
Sezaki-san? What's the matter?
Kitamura-kun, what should I do?
What? Sezaki-san? Did something happen? Hold on, I'll come over!
Kitamura-kun came to my home even though it was already late.
Do you know where your brother went?
He only said that he was going to a small town in the US.
Maybe there's a clue somewhere in the house. Let's look together.
All right. That's when we found a box hidden under Brother's bed. We opened it and found some papers. I've never seen anything like this before.
It's all in English.
I'll try and translate it.
Oh, hold on.
Kitamura-kun took a picture of the paper and used an app to translate it when...
This is...
What? Why? Oh, Brother!
Sezaki-san.
A month passed.
I'm home, Tomoka!
Welcome back! It looked like Brother lost weight.
Sorry I kept you waiting. I was made to go to the middle of nowhere. There was nothing to do.
Yeah, you must have had a lot of time on your hands according to this. I showed Brother the papers I found and...
So you know.
Why didn't you tell me anything? This is important, right?
I thought that you would oppose.
Obviously. You suddenly just went to the US to undergo lab experiments. The paper I found under Brother's desk was a contract agreeing to undergo clinical trials. Brother literally risked his body to earn money. I don't want to go to college if it means risking your health.
It's not for you. I'm doing this for our mom.
What?
Apparently, this is for medicine that will treat the illness Mom died from. I may not look like it, but even I want to be of use to others. I'm not smart though, and all I have is a healthy body, right? That's why I decided to contribute doing what was possible.
Brother.
Not only that, but the money I earn will assure my sister's future. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, don't you think?
But you can't speak English. What were you going to do if anything happened?
It's fine. Big Brother translated for me.
Big Brother?
You know, the older guy who used to come to our house a lot.
What?
Remember him now?
The man that was with Brother in the cafe. It was Brother's old friend.
It may surprise you, but Big Brother's fluent in English. His father's from the US, you see. He now works as a retailer of American casual clothes.
I see.
At first, I was looking for clinical trials in Japan, but then Big Brother said that clinical trials in the US pay better. So I went with him. Thanks to that, I was able to get a large sum of money.
Do you know how much I was worried about you?
You're over-exaggerating.
I'm not. You use the money you earn from these trials for yourself. I'll make do myself.
Yeah. I'll help you if you're ever in trouble.
I'm just glad you weren't involved in anything shady.
Just what kind of person do you think I am?
After that, I told Kitamura-kun what happened.
He really is a great brother.
I thought it was over for an instant, though. If you weren't there for me, then I might have lost my mind. Thank you.
It's fine. Anyways, your brother has incredible determination. I better do my best as well to get accepted.
Accepted? By who?
Nothing. I'll tell you some other time.
Okay. After that, we focused on our studies and were able to pass the entrance exams. Congratulations, Kitamura-kun!
You too, Sasaki.
I was surprised Kitamura-kun chose the same college as me, though. And then, Brothers started an American clothing shop with some friends.
What do you think? Impressive, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Why did you give this to Kitamura? You got no taste.
He worries me a lot by being a punk through and through, but my brother is the best brother in the world.